Hello and welcome viewers to Raymond Terrace Bowling Club. We're here for session 4 here at the 2025 Rookie Pair State Finals. It's the third round and it's potentially a make or break game between section leaders, the Bronte duo Brajkovic and Prudic, up against Ocean Shores' Brett Camm and Condong's Steve Pilcher from the Northern Rivers. It should be a cracking contest. This has been a tough section. All these players look to be absolutely tip-top in terms of quality, and we should have a great final contest. We've just finished. We've only had a very short turnaround after lunch. We've had lunch, we've had afternoon tea, but the players were pretty keen to get back out there. And we're going to see what should be an exciting tussle. Nick Hind is my name. Alongside me, we've got the great man Lennon Scott back in action. Lennon, good afternoon to you, mate.
Good afternoon. Yeah, I got a bit of a spell in the last game as well, so got a chance to do some things that I needed to get done in the office.
Now, you've seen a couple of these blokes already. The young Nikola, he played in social yesterday, and he looks like he gets it away very nicely.
He does. Now, excuse my ignorance, but I don't even know who won the last game. Did the Fig Tree boys go?
The Fig Tree boys did get up, yes.
There you go.
You're exactly right. So they was optimal preparation for them with their singles campaign coming up. So great to see some players. What a magnificent effort is from both of them to not only get through as a pair, but then get through individually as well.
Yeah,
so
100%.
Big campaign. But we're going to see what we trust is going to be a great contest here. So it's going to be Brett Camm with the Jack with the Matt from Ocean Shores, up near Brunswick Heads there in Northern Rivers, New South Wales. He's up against Nikola Brajkovic from Bronte. And as we say, it's been a very, very competitive section, this one. So we'll see who might prevail here. The Bronte boys are favourites, win and they're through. But if they lose, then there's a multitude of possibilities, probabilities here in section number 3. So currently the ladder has Bronte on top, 2 wins plus 6. Mullaney and Ingram from Austral, who we had joining us in co-commentary for the last round, they've had a win and they're all square. And the Harbord team, they've had a win as well and they're -1. They're the only ones who can make it. The Ocean Shores side, they've had 2 losses for -5 though, so they've played good.
Tough section, that one, isn't it?
It's been a red-hot section, this one. So the boys, well, they missed in the right area to get started.
Nikola is his name, yeah?
Yes.
Yeah, rocking the socks.
He's a rocking young fella, 18.
Oh, is he?
Yeah.
Good shot.
Only 18, as we see, yeah, Brett Camm. He's going to dock one on. Yeah, have a look at this action. I reckon he gets it away silky. Pretty compact, not a lot can go wrong.
No. It's gotten a bit dark out there too.
Yeah, well, the lights are on.
The storm's rolling in, Nick. It's supposed to storm later on. There was forecast of it, and it's gotten quite cool out there too now. The lights are on, but they don't seem to take. Well, they don't make take good effect until it gets really, really
until
dark.
The sun goes down. Yeah, you're exactly right.
Yeah.
So we've seen Nikola's drawn probably number 1, yeah, and that was the call from Filip, the skip. He said, yeah, you've got it, draw it again, brother.
How's he going here? Should be
It's getting down nicely. It's just Filip's right over it, but you can see he's landed good home. You can see these boys are close. They've been hand slapping, they've been high fiving all day. picture on the title card was pretty good too. They were getting very excited. I think Filip played a big bowl in that second session. And, well, Bronte have been well supported here. Their manager and coach. He's been keeping up the hydration. As we welcome in Andrew Lynn. Andrew in the luxurious position of co-commentary in the armchair, mate. Good afternoon.
I just feel a bit lost with nothing to do with the hands out in front of me.
Homing in on it here, Nick.
Well, a little touch down the line's very good. Got it back to Brett Camm. And Steve Pilcher has pinched it.
Tell you what though, the Bronte boys have got a little fan club sitting behind the green, enjoying themselves. Self-appointed coach, I think, his nickname's Princess.
Oh, I didn't catch that.
So, Addy embraces that one. He thinks it's pretty cool.
His ladyship.
Well, there you go. Pretty good start from all the boys though. Bowls pretty much all behind the head. Good weight control.
Well, they just about all were until that jack got squeezed. And I see here Brett Camm is going to say, well, play it again.
Yeah.
Okay, you are protected. Get it out nice and high.
Probably available on both hands. You reckon a bit safer on that hand, Lennon?
Yeah, probably.
Just got to take your grass. You're holding, take your grass. Isn't that always the same?
Yeah, if you're down, be narrow. Narrow and up if you're down.
Oh, he's pretty
Pretty
good
good
here.
again.
Clears Manly.
Bump. Doesn't need it. Oh, he might have needed it actually in the end. Jeez, it turned a bit, that one.
Just kept rolling.
Yeah.
He must be using a fairly wide set, though, because both of those have got back very aggressively.
Mm.
Let's have a look at Filip here. He played some crackers in the first session. You know, had very little room to draw. And he's always up and about. He's chasing his bowl. He reckons he might be close here.
He needs to give it a bit of a kick, I think.
Well, he's a fair size of a fella. I wouldn't want to do the wrong thing if I was here one of his bowls. And he's gone directly against Andrew's instructions to park tonight. And he's been tuned up nicely.
I think the princess was onto him then.
I'm not a fan of chasing your bowls all the time, though. Especially not for me.
Wears you out, doesn't it?
I'm not built for doing that sort of thing. But they also say don't chase rubbish, so
I think this could be good. His grass, he's
just needs to flop over.
Well, based on how hard the last couple hooked, even just that last roll, it has flopped back. I reckon that'll be two.
Yeah.
Yeah, when you chase it to get eighth wood, Andrew, it's not much of a...
That's okay if you're already seven.
Yeah, that's right.
But if you're two down and you get eighth wood, don't chase it.
What if you're 7 down?
Oh, well, you haven't changed the head.
That's even worse.
Don't chase it.
So you can see that's what the head looks like from the side on angle. There's still enough room there.
Well, really, he just needs 20 centimetres on his previous bowl. He gets that extra foot of weight. Yeah. Sneak in under the maroon and white Marauder bowls. Just out to the front left of screen.
Oh, he's got an aggressive line.
Don't know it's going to hang on long enough.
I think he's got a bit of speed though. He needs to run into something now. Oh, good effort.
He's clipped the jack and run past. Probably just the one down now.
Yeah, he probably took one out or cut one out.
Oh, come on, get the lie detector out.
Yeah. When in doubt.
And you don't have to be so precise with the measure either. Not for a rough first one. You get it near the jack, tap it on the...
Who are you measuring?
No, I'm just trying
you
to...
love it.
Trying to give people a tip to make it easier to play the game. Oh, you're not sure there. If you're a couple of mils off the barrel on the jack, and you can tell when you go round, great. And if it's still close, then do your tight one.
Yep.
Then if you still can't decide, umpire.
Yeah, a lot of the time a rough one's good enough to work it out.
It just puts it. The thing I'll measure more often than I probably need to, but it just means that I'm not in any doubt that I'm ripping myself off.
I probably don't measure as much as I need to, because my eyes are terrible. I reckon I'll give it a few away in my day. In my time, I should say.
I learnt my lesson. I was playing a pretty handy bowler in the name of Camm Curtis, and I was ready to give him the shot. And he said, "Oh, I'll put the tape on that." He put the tape on. He said, "I'll get the umpire," and the umpire came and measured it was mine. I thought, well, gee whiz, I was going to give that away. So the lesson was, be sure. Tape saves you time. Chuck it on.
What does it say on his socks there?
Bowls Australia. It's the Bowls Australia logo. I can
that's
assure
good.
you.
Yeah, beautiful. Well played.
Look, they're only rookies, so we haven't.
No, I'm not complaining about the socks. I'm just curious what's on them. Oh, but yeah, well played, Nick. Well played.
His legs are tattooed green.
You'd have some socks for sale in your shed, wouldn't you, Lennon?
I've sold out, mate. I'm actually in the process of getting some more.
Sold out. Oh, well. So plenty of comments coming through, and I suspect they're all in favour of our Bronte mates. So do let us know if you've got a story of something that we need to share. Tell us about these boys. This is pretty good here from Brett Camm. He swapped hands and he swapped his result too. Look at that.
Yep, good shot.
Well, a nice little segue there. I said I was playing Cameron Kurtz, and of course his original home club was Ocean Shores that Brett's from.
Well, we'll see his sister Samantha coming up shortly. We've got the over 40 pairs, and she was one of the qualifiers from the Northern Rivers region.
Along with hubby Kirk.
And I think she's on the live stream first up.
We have got Sam and Kirk Olive up first up. Pardon me, I can't remember who they're playing.
Well, he's made one out of that.
Well, yeah, chipped it across the line.
Conditions out there are quite a bit different from they were this morning.
Yeah, very much so.
So a little bit dull outside, a little overcast, cool down. There's a lovely little breeze coming in under the cover now. The Padstow party crew supporters said it was very pleasant out there now.
It is quite nice out there. I said that earlier. It's cooled down a fair bit. You tend to get the little zephyr type breezes. You know, they creep in under the covers, which is good, but when it's blowing a lot, it tends to go up and over the top. Yeah, and Liam playing games. Good on you, mate.
Obviously, it's not involving throwing the jack. or throwing it in bounds, I should say.
Oh, you can. Yeah, I'll leave you to that. All that sort of stuff. I'll stay silent. Don't want to get in trouble. He's his own selector, or regional selector, I should say.
Yeah, well, he's not picking me because I'm in the wrong region. Let alone the ability side of things. Well, just going to pull up a little short there.
Nailed the off-centre line, though.
Well, there's 4 bowls, very, very close there. 2 a little wild, but...
So 1 to Bronte. We'll see a little bit of an under-the-line shot through your own here, you think? From the Condong Ocean Shores team.
They got the blue bowls?
Mm.
Yeah, I think there's a nice little... Well, it's backhand for Steve.
Yeah, backhand, yeah.
Just a yard or so. Try and swoop.
Oh, I don't think that's tight enough. That's near the draw line.
So for everyone, we came to a quick finish there. We're just rolling through at the bottom of the screen. That's the results from the previous session. So you can just catch up those there for those that are wanting to know what happened. You can also head to the BowlsLink results portal. That's results.bowlslink.com.au, or download the BowlsLink app to catch up on all of those. We'll bring you the scores from this session as we're progressing. Oh, that's a tight track.
Yeah, it didn't come out too good, that one. Yeah, you got a licence to be up here, Andrew.
Yeah, look, you've got 3 bowls sitting there for a turn. Play a little aggressively, push through.
Now, this is more like it. I like it. Has he got enough weight on it, though?
No, he's got the right line. He just needed a couple of yards more weight. That line with the right weight, you had every chance to get contact and turn one of your own, or just even get the inside edge of your own, push that through. You'd have made 3 or 4.
Yeah.
And tough to draw to get through there. You had perfect draw weight. You'd probably flop off one and sit out.
Yeah, I don't think he's got it out there again, Nick.
We're more interested, though.
He's got a lot more weight, though.
A couple of turns through that front.
Geez, that didn't turn a lot, that one. Went pretty straight.
Wow.
Wonder what he's using there.
Well, Andrew Lynn was out there giving them the spiel. Did you happen to
No, not this time.
look at the make and model?
Lawn bowls.
Blue ones.
Well, this has got a chance now. If
Well,
you get under the blue...
Gets that wrong, he will give another one away.
Yeah, I agree. Yeah.
Well, he might have turned it far enough.
Got away with it.
Well, they're having a good look at it, the Bronte boys. I don't think they'll be giving it away.
I was told the Bronte lead's only been playing 7 months.
Got a nice action for a 7-month bowler, doesn't he? It's very refined. Nikola Brajkovic.
Yeah, anything higher the turquoise bowl on near the line of the jack is pretty good. You can play 2 foot over the head even. Turn a bowl in, stun and sit and stun, sort of stay in the head. Played it pretty well if he holds that. There it is, the sit and stay. Good shot.
Well, piece of the jack. If you flop onto the jack there, would have almost brought that wing one in, but it'll be a favourite, at least 2.
Well, he's going for the 3rd one.
Well, he's played it exceptionally well to get that result. Because if you played that a little too aggressively, you ran a big chance of dropping a fairly big number.
Oh, he played it perfect. We're going to get 3 here. That was pretty deceiving.
Easy 3, yeah.
Well, well played. He's pretty happy with it too as he walked away. Gave himself a bit of a fist pump. Good shot. Very good shot.
Well, 3-1, 2 ends played. So, Bronte, part of Metro South East. They're a beachside suburb. Where would you say it was? Sort of in the middle of Sydney, just south of the harbour.
Eastern suburbs.
Eastern suburbs, south of the harbour.
Oh.
Number 4 state pennant champions in about 2010, 2009 maybe.
Your knowledge is encyclopedic, Andrew. Well, I will defer to you on that one.
Oh no, there's a painful memory there.
Aha.
They beat one Dapto Citizens in the semi-final
Well, you should know then.
by just a few. I think it was about 7 with one end. No, but it was 9 with one end to play. We didn't play our last end. Said, feed gone. Back.
Feedback.
Well, we just had our screen went blank. I hope we didn't lose feed. We might get Nick just to have a look on YouTube on the other screen to make sure it's still there. Check the bond, mate. Oh, you got a blank camera. Your output.
Output's gone.
Yep, so you've got a blank screen at the moment. You need to change it on the camera. Hit merge. There we go.
Aha.
The camera's come back. There was just a little glitch in the system. Apologies there.
There you go.
So we've had it. There it is again.
Something to do with the scoreboard, Andrew. There we are.
Okay. You need to hit SB bug on the stream deck. What's going on? I think I'll just come and have a look at the stream deck.
Yeah. You're in charge, Lennon. I'm going to go and
I'm in charge. Wow.
help out, and Andrew's going to see if he can tidy up here.
No worries.
Okay, so we just had a little shuffle in, people. Okay, there's an issue there. Well, that's an interesting experience on the stream.
Yeah.
I don't know if Nick's mucked it setting up or...
He was mucking with something and it all went pear-shaped, but I don't know. I'm not the expert. I'm not even pretending to be an expert. But anyway, I'll keep calling. And well played again. Every single bowl past the jack going this way. A little downhill direction. So we have, yeah, we've only played 2 ends, haven't we? Yeah.
Yes.
Yeah, so this end number 3 coming back here. Has to be. Oh, you're not going to get away with it this time. A little short as well. Would have been enough for a shot if you had decent weight, I guess.
There's plenty of room and there's bowls behind. Steve Pilcher, he playing that hand, he can't afford to be tight.
No, certainly not on that hand.
Whereas the good thing for, well, he doesn't want to trail his jack.
Yeah. No, he's missed it. He needs to stop now.
Well, that's ended up in a pretty good home. It's just cut down the options for Bronte a little. Before that, a little touch, it could have made 2 or 3 easily for them. Still looks like just a draw.
Yeah, it's just a draw shot. Little touch down the line, you make 2. Yeah, I appreciate what you said before about following your bowls. I've got a tendency of following my bowls too, but yeah, I still think you can do it too much. You sort of get yourself out of rhythm and, you know, going backwards and forwards. I think it can have a detrimental effect sometimes, even though I'm guilty of it myself.
What's going on there with it? The bug break out go black.
Yeah. That's not like I'll put it up manually quite quick on it. So all I was going to do is going to change the ticker over to this round. What was session? I wanted to show the last session results.
That's the problem. The ticker's the problem.
Needs to stop. He'll hang around. That's a good shot. So we got one to Condong / Ocean Shores. Is it two? No, just one. No, two. So we're all square. 3 ends, 3 all. Change of length here. Different mat placement. Yeah, it's a quite significant difference. The jack roll wasn't that good, boys. You need to put it on the centre line. So we are 3 all after 3, despite what the scoreboard up in the corner says. I'm sure Andrew will be onto that in a minute when he sorts out some other little buggy things going on.
Yeah, we just had a glitch in the overlay system, giving us a black screen instead of the overlay.
Coming from the right area. Good start again. I wonder what sort of bowl. I reckon they're Optimas. They seem to be taking a nice high line. You can hear the thunder now, Andrew.
Yeah, it's looking quite dark if you look out along Jacaranda Street. In fact, there is a little bit of rain coming down. You can just see it on the fishbowl window there.
Yep. Oh, yeah. Yep. Well, the players won't have to worry about it.
Nope.
The spectators might. Coming in.
Need to worry about our camera down the other end, maybe.
Is it waterproof?
No.
You might need to worry about that. We'll see. Looks like it's stopped.
Well, decent bowl coming in here. Just going to run through. Good home. Pretty good grass line 3 times.
They've both played very well, the two leads. They haven't been far away with their grass lines with any of the bowls so far. Nick's probably just shaded him, perhaps. But yeah, I wouldn't even commit to that too strongly either.
Might be a game of adaptation, though, at this point. We do see conditions are changing outside. A little bit of rain, some thunder and lightning around. Lucky we've got a big dome over us here, Lennon.
Yeah.
Very fortunate, but I might, Andrew, I might just keep an eye out in case an umbrella needs to go up over one of our cameras.
That's, I was just saying exactly the same thing.
So, look, I'm here for now to entertain and inform, but shortly I might have to go and stand with a brolly over a camera, as we've got plenty of experience doing at Bowls New South Wales. It's not one of our events if it doesn't rain.
Well, we lost time from qualifying from over 40s rookie singles and the rookies pairs.
Down.
I think it was mixed pairs that was the only one we got through in one weekend.
Very unlucky the way that turned.
3 all. Rainy next door might be just keeping themselves in. Now they think they might be a sniff now. It's 3-all. You've been very clever, Andrew, with this draw, making sure that all the sections play alongside one another, so they all know what they might need to do if they're going to get through.
Logical.
A little cluster at the front here. Brett Camm says he doesn't like it. One down to the...
You'll also note that the sections that play each other in the quarter-final are next to each other as well.
Well,
long day.
Looking to get through here. Punch through the front or clear road all the way down to the red.
Hurry. Exactly the same.
You can probably be playing it just a fraction more confidently. I know you don't want yours to go out of the head, but there's a few more results with a metre on that.
And a few results here too.
Well,
swinging back.
just wait. I think if you're Steve Pilcher, you play those first two pretty well. Do that, see if you can add a yard.
I think he's poked it. Yep.
That delicate weight, though, is the hardest to play on these surfaces because it is swinging.
Yeah.
So you have to judge where to aim, and you've got more room for error.
A little bit of a cannon on the front too to get sort of a bit of action. Popping it out. Yeah. Popping his own bowl in, I should say.
Well, he can play a little bit of weight to his own bowl.
Yeah, that's what, yeah. Even, yeah. Weight to his own bowl. Trail the jack. I think he's already holding one though, isn't he? Isn't the back bowl shot?
That was the suggestion.
Yeah.
I think you'll find he's just going to try to draw this stone cold. Little rub off the front's fine.
Yep,
well
there
done.
it is. Beautiful. Good shot.
That'll be two. You see the
Enjoyed
fist
it
pump
too.
there. Yeah, he loves it.
He did it earlier too. Yeah, they're into it, aren't they?
We're going to measure for the second.
Well, Brett Camm was pretty confident that
Very confident.
they were down. But given the reaction from Bronte there, you'd say that, well, maybe he had a suggestion that he needed that.
Yeah, it was only one.
One, yeah, and that's...
One to Bronte.
That was my suggestion, just the way that he reacted. I think he was playing that as down the whole time.
Yeah.
So Bronte 4, Condong 3.
Oh. Okay, so that replay didn't work. Aha.
There we are. Andrew's problem solving on the run. We might be here till midnight getting it all sided up. We'll be back tomorrow morning for the finals.
You could stay here and do it. I'll be at home.
Lennon, you'll be staying around with us for sure, won't you? Right?
Yeah.
It's a big campaign. You know, we appreciate the work that you do in wrangling all the volunteers and the people who help us out to create, you know, what has been a great event at this club for 25 years now. As you see some of the rising stars of the sport.
It's down well again.
Yeah, it won't surprise me if we see his name up in lights.
Yeah, very good.
Brajkovic.
Very good. Yeah, he's picked the grass well. Like I said earlier, he hasn't played a badly grassed bowl yet. I don't believe. Haven't seen too much of what we were speaking about earlier when when Nick wasn't here with us, Andrew, about just rolling the jack to the tee to sort of take the respot out of play a little bit. Haven't seen that much at all.
We did see it in that last game.
Did we?
Remarkable, yeah. They played almost tee to tee for the whole thing.
Okay.
And then Fig Tree decided that they were going to change things up. They took a risk because it was only singles.
Yep.
And they took a risk and they played the short end and got rewarded, and from there ran away with the game. But you're right. But I mean, equally though, we haven't seen a lot of power being played either. These are rookies. They're not, perhaps don't have the confidence that more experienced players would have in belting heads. But we know that the jack goes out of bounds fairly easily here. It's not hard for it to squirrel outside the rink pegs.
It's a bit of a funny thing because a lot of the times with the rookies, or the newer players, you think they resort to the drive perhaps a little too quickly and a little rashly, especially with some of the younger early players.
My suggestion, though, is, Andrew, they've made it here because they're a little bit more composed. They don't win the regions by being, rash, unruly players. They win the regions because they're composed and capable and confident in their draw game.
That's the worst grass bowl he's played. In perfect way.
And the speed was absolutely bang on.
Yeah, I'd probably go along with that. Law of averages and all that sort of stuff.
Yeah.
The less irrational you are in your shot selection, that proves dividends in the end.
Oh.
Like, especially at this level, you know what I mean?
Yeah, look, Brett Camm's on. I'll tell you what, he fell over inside that. He would have been very happy.
Little toucher on the back end.
Oh, one of the old hard-headed bowlers, the first club I played with down south, said you don't win games by driving, you win games by drawing bowls close.
Correct.
You get to drive when you've got bowls close to take advantage of.
Correct.
Well, Steve Pilcher's stuck around, had a really good look at that. So there is another bowl for the Northern Rivers duo that's just out of shot at the bottom of the screen there, back on the Roman Terrace Jets logo.
Oh, yeah.
And so he might be thinking...
Surely not.
...about playing something a bit more positive. I think still just looking to sit the shot bowl, right? But, you can have a little bit more freedom to not be short.
I think that would be a silly move. It may be a bit better now because it's been framed up.
A bit of it. Yeah, you're right.
But he's 4 down. So you can get rid of both and you're still 2 down.
I'd still be playing... if it was me, I'd still be playing the other side of the green, though, Nick. Along the similar lines to what you were saying. But, no, you were right.
Yeah.
Jeez, you're reading this well.
I'm a body language expert.
That's the problem.
And that's the risk, though. Like, he's taking out his own at the back. He's now definitely 4 down. And, it's a lot of risk to make it 2 at the back of the rink. He's got to...
There's a lot of risk to make an ordinary 2 as well, because they're not exactly going to be all over the jack when you're bashing it back to the end of the rink like that. You might hold 2, but they're going to be 4 or 5 feet away.
Well, yeah, I think it was one of those guilty pleasure ones, just try to run the jack straight back to the number.
Yeah.
And hold 2 at the back of the rink there, but... Bronte...
Well, he's put himself under all sorts of pressure here, because now he's 5 down and he's got to bail himself out. So... I'd suggest a little, what is it? His backhand?
Yeah, left-handed backhand, just drawing it.
Yeah. Drawing with confidence, giving yourself a chance to land something, trail the jack, take a little slide off the tight one.
It's a hard shot too after you've gone racing at something. Now the heart rate's up, you're feeling a bit down yourself.
Needs to spin.
Gets down to it. Wow.
Cut one out. Cut one out.
Yeah. Well, it's a good call here. I like this from Nikola. Get the tee. There still is a Northern Rivers bowl at the back of the rink. If you can cover the tee up, potentially that takes away any potential danger. But I think I don't know, put the pressure on.
I think I would too. I think I'd just play the backhand, or a right-hander's backhand. Lob one between the last bowl and the jack somewhere. There is a little bit of a suggestion, especially, we're not playing world beaters, right? Let him try to play the shot.
Yeah.
If he's good enough.
If your opponent's making mistakes, let him keep making them.
Yeah.
And they've dug a bit of a hole for themselves here, the Camm and Pilcher side. And look, it's one bowler, right? It's always salvageable, but
Yeah.
you know, your chances get lower and lower. I think, as you suggested, beats that last bowl at the back.
You're only one down on the tee.
Yeah.
Draw another shot. Make number pressure.
Yeah. Looks like that's what he's elected to do. Yes. And what's his weight like? Has he gone to the back or is he trying to draw?
He's only trying to get to the red at the back of the rink, I reckon. But look, if you miss that and you're on the big side, well, that's okay. And if you miss it on the short side, you're probably okay too.
He's got the tee now. Sometimes I think, though, you're better off to not force them to play the sensible shot.
Yeah, that's what I was suggesting earlier with, let him try to play the shot again. Because it's not the right shot. So if he gets it, okay.
Well, he's a better line to try to draw this now, but
I think he's going to get third out of this.
It's probably a good clean-up, realistically.
Yeah.
From the position they had themselves in.
Falls in, he might get second.
He might be only one down, and that's an absolute get out of jail. One down there. Didn't have much going on in that head, and it's two.
Two to Bronte.
No, he did well. Could have been a lot worse than that. And you know what? Like, not to be critical or anything like that, but you made him play that shot. I would have been happy just to let him try to play the what I would have considered the silly shot again.
To swing it through to the pitch,
yeah,
absolutely. But, as it happens, it was 2 shots to Brajkovic and Prudic, so 6-3, they lead Camm and Pilcher. And
that'll do, mate.
That's the word for the guys who are commenting on the YouTube. I'm removing them as fast as you use any profanities. Please don't. Keep it clean. Keep it family-oriented.
It's great to have your company wherever you're watching around Australia and around the world, but the commentary does need to stay PG here with Bowls New South Wales. It's fantastic action that we've got for you on the pictures. So stick around, watch the game, don't worry about the keyboard, worry about your screen. Brett Camm here. What's wrong with that from a lead? Session 4, Leonard, tell us, does this green start to do different things of an evening once the...
Yeah, and especially now that it's not as hot and the sun's gone down and
temperature drops.
Yeah, temperature drop, it'll be different.
What's the typical thing under here? Being a synthetic surface gets a little bit quicker, a little bit tighter.
Yeah, no, not so much tighter. No,
sorry, the fibres. I mean, in the.
Oh yeah, of course, yeah.
In the plastic, it's tighter, and therefore, speed comes up.
Yeah. But mind you, there is the gentleman, the Bronte skipper. His bowls aren't doing much at all. I'm surprised by that. But it tends to get faster. Well, not faster, faster or maintain. It definitely won't get slower. As the night air cools down, it depends on like you said before, the humidity and stuff like that. But as the night air comes in, and today is a classic example of it, it's a lot cooler than what it was. It probably would speed up.
And this is what I think. When you start seeing players who've shown, that they're plenty capable enough, and they're all missing in the same area, you wonder, what are they, not picking up on in the conditions? And then obviously Brett Camm,
there's a bit of an overcorrection.
Overcorrected and dropped it 2 metres short.
This is the uphill way also, so they may be sort of making a conscious effort of being up. But I do agree with what you said. They have found the weight reasonably well for most of the game, and now we've...
When you just see a couple of loose ones, and in all sorts of games too, lots of bowls have cut the head. Well, maybe there's something going on up the other end that I need to be aware of.
Yeah. Oh, you've got a little bit of seam action too on synthetic greens, because they lay them diagonally. So depending on where the jack is, you get a little bit of different like a bit of different action over the seams. The older the greens, obviously, the more they crown up and the more
prominent it is, yeah.
And the more influence it has on the bowl. But
So nice one here.
even if they're not old and they look reasonably flat, you still do get a little bit of different action over the join sometimes.
Yep. Well aware, mate. We've got beautiful synthetic green at Jindabyne, but it's only been 2 years now we've been playing on that. But it's a fantastic thing for a lot of clubs. I know we all love playing on a great grass green, but synthetic can benefit your club in a lot of ways. We've seen...
Well, you only lose the snow season now, not the renovation and the snow, don't
Correct.
My sister used to live in Jindabyne.
When you've only got one green too, I mean, losing 8-10 weeks a year makes it hard. He's been good here.
See, like they're not
But
doing
that's
anything
just
on that
held on.
side. Like that's the wide side,
That's
and they're
got
doing
speed.
nothing. I know it's a shorter end, and I said that earlier. Like on this length, going in that direction up, you sort of don't get as much whip. You can cheat the grass a little bit, but geez, that didn't do anything at all.
Well, Steve Pilcher's in a good area here. This could well be number one in a moment. Just need to go the trip.
I wonder if the shorter length, the shorter jack positioning has caught him out a little bit too with the under and over.
There's some lack of familiarity with this length. The pressure of Leonard Scott commentating here too.
Oh,
I mean,
come
how
on,
could you?
mate. Jeez, it started
How could you?
with Mr. Ellison this morning, and he's put the cherry on. Wowee.
You see, based on what that last one did, you can not blame him for being
No.
quite so tight, but
No.
then it has run away as you'd more expect.
Well, Nick, there is one player who's won a state singles commentating on this game. It's not you or me. I did witness that game. It was absolutely sublime.
Yeah.
Gave one Aaron Sheriff a bit of a touch up on his own green at Edelong at the time. Huge crowd of Edelong supporters there to watch Aaron win. Were not as excited about Lennon beating, but they could claim a little bit of a local connection as well.
Correct.
So what do we get there?
It was one shot to Camm and Pilcher. So he did draw it. He did enough.
Little
to
fight
Pilcher.
back.
Well, 6-4. And, well, next door, this is the key contest because we know Austral are requiring Bronte to get beaten here. And Josh Ingram and Jordan Mullaney racing ahead. It's going to be 17-2 to Austral. So their margin's not going to be an issue. The only issue is going to be who's the winner of this game. If Condong win...
We've gone long.
Well, we have because Brett Camm's got the jack back in his hand. He said, we're not playing that dinky die 24 metres again. Let's get out to something that's a bit more familiar. And a good chance to get the
Of
Jets
course.
logo in right
Of
perfectly
course.
at the bottom of the picture. He's
Of
framed
course.
up nicely, Andrew Lynn.
Yeah, so the Austral boys will be sort of keeping a close eye on this game. What did we say the score? Is it the score's correct, right?
Yeah, so score's correct. So they were minus 6 fewer than Bronte going into this round. So that's been accounted for already.
Yep.
So
They just need an L next to their name.
they need Bronte to get a loss, but well,
He keeps bowling like this.
I was going to say what this young man has been showing up front has been.
Yeah, they keep bowling like. If he keeps bowling like that, it's going to be hard for them to lose. He's played very well. Like I said, I think he's only played one badly grasped bowl so far. Been finishing on the high side, which is for the most part. It's the sort of the thing that you need to do on these types of greens. Always better to be coming back towards the jack.
Well, there's a big chance of grabbing this jack here, though. Brett Camm, he's picked
Good
it up
shot.
and got it. That's an important bowl.
Very important.
Makes it hard.
Almost got a clap from the guys next door.
They're concentrating on their own contest, Mullaney and Ingram, but they will have just a corner of their eye on here.
Oh, look, he's looking over there. I just saw him have a sneak peek.
Well, let's see if Nikola Brajkovic can
Same line, a yard away.
do exactly that. Well, it was the same just about everything.
One of the things when you're playing one of these games is be aware of what's happening around you with the other games, but don't concentrate on it too much because you have to play your own game. There's no good saying, oh, well, the next door's going to win for us to get through if you don't win.
Yeah, it's all relative if you don't win.
And I've seen a few times where people concentrate so much on what's happening on the other game, they forget to play their own. Well,
It's not a bad bowl.
it counts. It's got more than one clap, so that's pretty good.
He's out wide enough that it's not really a shoulder to land on. So
Still, if you halve that bowl, you're going pretty close. So it's a little bit of a guide as to what you're what you need to do to beat the back one.
I reckon Nicola's found that yard here.
I think he's got it.
And
Bit too
what
much.
edges he got?
Half of it.
Oh,
Yeah.
he got the guts. Has rolled back. And, well, it's a big clap there from the skip. That might be.
I don't think it's shot. It can't be. If you're
No,
judging
it can't
the
be.
width of
No,
the letters.
That's second.
That's
Maybe.
second.
2, and that's third.
Third?
Yeah, the front one's in.
Front
Reckon?
one-
Look through the window.
All right.
Yeah.
I've got the view on this side.
I'm backing you, Andrew.
It's two to the blue bowls.
He's saying it with authority. He's got to be right.
2 to Ocean Shores and Condong. We've got Condong on the scoreboard, but it is definitely Ocean Shores and Condong.
It wouldn't quite fit, though, Andrew, if I put
No.
all those characters in there. Was a bit of an issue, so it is in the description, and it is in the results portal and the Bowls Link app.
And of course, in this competition, you're allowed to have composite sides too. So
Yep, just got to be from the same region.
yeah,
Been that way the whole time, and the whole reason was some of the smaller clubs might not have 2 people who could qualify.
yeah.
Makes sense.
Oh, there, yard out. Look, backhand's open.
Backhand is open. Yeah, that's what he's choosing. I like his line on that hand. If his bowl behaves like it should,
Well, it's getting down, isn't it? Lennon Scott, you almost called this from a long way out.
Oh.
Third shot probably.
And Andrew Lynn still doesn't like them for the counter here, the Bronte boys. Steve Pilcher's got to add a good metre and a half here.
holds around that front one. He's not quite here.
Didn't quite give it. You can see there's enough finish there to do damage though.
There's plenty of finish there. There's nothing in your way on that hand. You can you can near draw a side toucher in that hand.
Might look scary, but you've just got to trust the bowl. Trust it will turn.
He's chasing.
Yeah, sometimes that's not so good. Tends to happen sometimes that when you chase, you take the weight off.
Yeah, get up and over it a bit. Yeah.
You're too keen to get away off the mat.
Yeah.
You don't remember to deliver properly.
Yep. Well, everybody's guilty of it, I know, but yeah. No, but like you said, Nick, there is a path to the jack here. You just need to trust the bowl, trust the grass, trust that it's going to turn. Just focus on your weight and lob inside that maroon one, and you're in.
Well,
Don't think he's quite got it.
He's played 3 bowls nearly exactly the same.
he got a bit more interested for a moment, Steve Pilcher, and he's still urging it. Saying, come on, you wimp.
Yeah, he's played 3 near identical bowls.
We're all slow learners, or certainly been accused of it. For Bronte here, I mean, you know, they say that backhand's open. He can turn the blue bowl over once. But we do favour it as a 2.
So this will go all square if he fails on this. It's playing into the boys next door's hands.
Yeah.
They're only playing mini lengths over here. Have you noticed
Yeah.
that? Playing very tiny lengths. How are we going here? He didn't get up and on behind that one as much. I think his weight will be a bit better.
Well, he's a big chance of turning through his own, isn't he? Or is he going to be
It's just
tight
under.
to the shot?
I like the weight he played.
Well.
We might cut one out with that.
May not have deserved it, but
Oh,
no,
still
still
two.
two. All right. So, as you said, 6 apiece, 4 ends to play. This game's anyone's for the taking in what has been a high-quality section. Brajkovic and Prudic, winners in their first game over the very well-credentialed Austral boys. They got a win in round 2 against Harbord, but now see themselves here in a real tussle against Brett Camm and Steve Pilcher.
I haven't gone quite as long with this one.
Now, Lennon Scott's looking around. Did you see lightning about, mate? Was that?
I saw the flick of the lights, and there must be. It's around somewhere. How close it is another matter.
There was just a small power variation
Yeah.
because I was watching the computer flicker a little bit and went,
Yeah. Yeah, there's a slight power surge.
but that could also mean that the crack was some couple hundred k's away and the distribution network has just changed.
Andrew, this camera's had it going for a wander, mate. Let's,
So it is. It's got a mind of its own. There it goes again.
That could have had something to do with the
The
little
power
surge.
variation, yeah.
we're getting a great shot of the rest of the rink there, but the one that we're calling, we'll keep bringing you the action for as long as the electricity allows.
I think we'll be right. We've got 4 ends to go. I think we'll be right.
Better hear from Brett Camm.
Good shot. Good grass.
2 more rolls, he's right at the front of that, but in a very serviceable home.
Yeah, I like the way this fella bowls. Gets, like I said, 90% of the time he's got the right line. He gets them out nice. Put the mocker on him.
That is the commentator's curse. But I agree with you, Len Scott. I think yesterday when you and I were sitting here doing a few different things, and I was watching him, and he was one, Nikola Brajkovic from Bronte, who caught my eye in social bowls yesterday. And another one, as you say, who's been here for a little while. They've come up. They know the lay of the land by now, I think.
Yeah. He played in the social yesterday as well, like you said. Yeah, along with the Fig Tree boys who scooped the pool.
I'm sure your members were stoked about that.
We're an obliging lot around here, Nick.
It's been very accommodating. It's been great to be here. As the lights start to take some effect now, you can see on your picture that's looks a little bit artificial. There's another flash of lightning that just goes past. I'm going to go and just have a look around, Andrew, and make sure that we're in no risk with these cameras.
Yeah.
I think it's far enough away that we haven't.
There was a big gap between the flash and the thunder. They generally say that means it's how far away, doesn't it? That's how you judge it. Good shot again.
We may have to keep an eye on it though, because we do subscribe to the 30-30 rule, and if we do have flash and bang within 30 seconds, we are obliged to suspend play for a minimum of 30 minutes.
Right.
Bronte holding one. That little distraction of the lightning and thunder.
So 6 all with 4 to go, and Bronte on the jack, which has been pretty familiar so far.
good thing for Steve Pilcher is the position he's in. He's got bowls behind, and he can play a little bit aggressive. If he gets contact with the jack or the bowl, he should get a result. Barring that 1 in a million jack bounces forward. Doesn't happen often, but does happen.
He's called it. He's called it. Lee's called it.
So we are actually going to suspend play. There's been less than 30 seconds between the lightning and the thunder. And even though we're on an undercover surface, the recommendation from manufacturers and safety is that play is suspended because the structure is all steel, which of course does conduct electricity. So we are going to take a 30-minute break, a minimum. This is all about player safety. We are following the recommendations from Sports Medicine Australia. I think because we're going to be off for at least 30 minutes, I'll terminate the stream. So keep an eye on it. We will go live with another piece. When we do come back, we'll resume a stream or get another one going. But until then, it's goodbye for now.